Hi, welcome back to the another chapter number 10 of the Law of Attraction book by Matish Khatri. So the chapter 10 is very powerful because it's depend upon the actions which stopping us to take the actions to take your belief system into the movement of the action, the final tuning of your frequency. So action expresses priorities. So you can attract your goals like magnets if you are willing to take the action to achieve them. Your action proves to the universe that you are serious about what you want in your life. So action expresses priorities. You have probably heard this story already, but I will remind you anyway because it's a wonderful story to understand the importance of action in the law of attraction. A guy started practicing the law of attraction with every possible technique in order to win $1 million through lottery. He felt as if he already won the ticket. He thought positively and never got worried. He even believed strongly that he would definitely win the ticket. Yet he did not win the ticket. When he died, he asked the universe, that means the God, even though I tuned into the exact frequency by feeling, thinking, and believing, as I already have it, why it didn't give me what I wanted? So God replied, I would have given it to you, but you forgot to take the action and buy the lottery ticket. A lot of people go through this experience. They try every law of attraction technique but are unable to get they want. Well, it's because they are not taking the enough action to tune into the right frequency. Only when you take the clear and confident action as you already achieved your goal do you attract your real goals. So to attract massive results you must take the massive actions because the quality of your result will always depend on the quality of actions that you took. When you start taking the clear and confident action, you give a final confirmation to the universe. I really want this and I'm acting to make sure I have it. That's when your frequency is complete and you start attracting what you want. When you take action to move towards your results, they starting moving towards to you. That's the law of attraction. So add positive value to attract the positive results. I want to know you that the law of attraction for winning a lottery may not work most of the time because you get money in exchange of value you add through your actions, that's your services or your products. The better the quality of your action, the service, your product, the more money you can demand for them. The more money, the more number of people you add value to with your action, services, or the product, the more money you will attract. So you can have everything in life that you want if you just give enough other people what they exactly want. That's we call the value. When you buy a lottery, you haven't really added any value to anybody, so you cannot expect anything in return. The same is true of things like gambling, stealing, cheating, etc. In fact, when you try to make the money at the cost of other people, that when you make the money through gambling, stealing, cheating, or anything lottery like that, you are making money at the cost of someone else's happiness. Someone get hurt, lose money, and someone feels bad. If your money comes by making somebody else unhappy, it will not serve you well. That money will eventually attract the negative energy for you in some other form of anything you don't want. Either someone will cheat you, or an accident will happen, or any health issue will appear when you lose a lot of money in the hospital. Something negative will happen because the money came with the negative energy, which will attract only negative energy. That makes the sense, I hope. So again, this is not about the superstition, it is the scientific proof. When you make someone else unhappy, you make yourself unhappy, because at the energy level we are all one. Similarly, if you add value through your actions, make money by making other happy, this money will bring you a lot of positive energy. No wonder companies like Starbucks grow everywhere they go. They not only add the value through their excellent copy, but also through their excellent customer service. And here is a list of examples shows that this can be applied to any area of our life. That's the career. Take action and be excellent what you do to attract the excellent results. Relationship, express your love, gratitude, and the affection by spending the quality time with the people whom you truly value. Money, save money to attract more money. Being a best-selling author, write regularly, publish, and do everything to sell regularly. Want to lose the weight? Make sure you follow a diet plan, eat healthy, and exercise regularly. Want a new job? Keep giving interviews until you want or until you get a job. Want to start the business? Take the risk and invest your money. Start small to become big. Want to do a stress yourself? De-stress yourself. So take action, meditate, and get relaxed. You cannot attract the results in any area where your action frequency does not match your desired result. And here is another powerful way to use your action to attract your goal. Act as you already have it. That's the most important law. Act as you already have it. This is the most important action technique required to tune into the exact frequency of your goals. Act as you already have your goals, or as you if you are sure you are bound to achieve your goal. For example, a woman once came to my law of attraction workshop. She had read a lot of books on the law of attraction and applied many different ways, techniques, but she was not able to attract the life partner. And I asked her whether she had already bought her wedding dress. She had not. Then I asked her the following action: have you done some jewelry shopping for your marriage? Answer is no. Have you started losing the weight considering your marriage is in the month? No. Have you done some research on whether you would like to go for your honeymoon? That answer is no. So, have you decided what gifts you will give to your husband? That answer was no. So, most of the answer was no. And when I asked her why she didn't done any of this, she said that she would do everything when she found a right partner and her marriage date was get fixed. Why won't you do these things before you meet the right guy or before your marriage date fixed? I asked her. What if I don't find the right guy, or what if I find the right guy but he is not ready for the marriage? What's the point of preparing for the disappointment? So, what do you think in the frequency of her actions? Marriage, or it's difficult in the marriage? Marriage or difficulty in the marriage? So I'm sure you have recognized her current frequency is difficult in marriage, which is exactly what she was experiencing and attracting. When she realized this, she was shocked to know that she was the one blocking the frequency of marriage in her life. So, what should I do now? She asked me. And the answer was very simple: act as you already have it. So, already found your life partner and your marriage date is fixed. Imagine, act as you are sure about bound to have the right guy who is just waiting to marry you. When all your feeling, thoughts, beliefs, and action are congruent and transmit this frequency of marriage, you will attract the right guys. In India, where arranged marriage is still common, this is the unusual trend for the parents. They start preparing for the jewelry, clothes, money, look for the venue, marriage, make the list of guests. Thus, it is easy for them to attract the right guy for their daughter. They have been preparing for him. So, those who prepare to win are victorious. Those who don't prepare, they lose. And here is a list of the example you attract or you act to tune into the exact frequency of your goal. Running a restaurant. So create more space in your restaurant to have more customers. If you have more space, you create frequency to attract more customers. Marriage, prepare as you already married it, is fixed. Being rich, adopt the good habits of rich people and act as you are already been rich, and taking a calculated risk by being proactive, by saving money regularly. Winning a game. Work hard like a champion. Book a venue for your celebration party in advance. Be careful of all these actions you take to earn daily basis. So check your actions are preparing for the success or the failures. A friend of mine was cheating his organization by submitting the false medical bills to make some money from his medical expenses. I asked him whether he would do the same if you were already been rich. He was categorically that he would not. He was desperate and doing whatever was possible to make money, and I explained him that by such actions he was vibrating the frequency of poor person. And thus he would always attract the poverty, not the abundance. He understood what I was trying to say and he started behaving as he already become a rich, and he stopped cheating for money and started working with a lot of ownership in his job, behaving as he was the owner of the company. As a result, that year he got the promotion that he hadn't got in a long time. This is how the action tune into a certain frequency and attract it back to us. So I was in the Philippines doing a leadership workshop. We got news that a huge typhoon was going to hit the Philippines on the day of our scheduled flight back to India. There were chances of not only our flight being cancelled but also of us being stuck there for a few more days. Indu and I did our visualization and packed our bags. We acted as if we were sure to back to India on time. A day before our scheduled flight, I was in the workshop at about 11 a.m. My client said that the Philippine government would probably declare all business function closed in few hours. So they suggested that we stop the workshop right away and catch the same day flight instead of waiting until the next day. We did exactly that and as a result reached India much before our scheduled arrival time. I believe the law of attraction played a very big role in the coincidence that happened to reschedule our flight in a day advance, but if we had not packed our bags, were instead tensed all the time about missing our flight, our action would have transmitted the frequency of negativity. So now it's your turn to take the advantages of the law of attraction by doing the following exercise to tune into the action frequency to your goals. So action tuning frequency. So to be a great champion, you must believe you are the best. You are not pretend you are the best. So write your goals you want to attract, required action to take it as you already have it. So let's get the summary of this chapter about the action. So first point is to attract the great results you need to take a great actions. Only when you take a clear confident action behaving as you already achieved it, you can attract your goals instantly. Add positive value to attract the positive results. The quality of results you attract depends upon the quality of your actions. You cannot attract the results in an area where your frequency does not match your desired result. So take action as you know you are bound to succeed. That action is just required formality to tune into the right frequency. So use the action exercise to figure out what action you need to take to tune into the right frequency to attracting your goals. That's the summary of our chapter actions. Thank you very much for this chapter to get it into this chapter. So let's meet in the next chapter, which is more powerful techniques to learn about the LOS. Thank you very much.